Yes friends, welcome once again to the class. Let's move on towards our next topic. Next topic means the next problem. Up to here we had already learnt, right? So let's move on towards our next problem. The problem says, just a second friends, I will have to put this to the upward side. Just a second. Yes, now it's okay. Find the energy released if two H12 nuclei. Okay, what is H12? H12 is deuterium actually. Okay, H12 is what? Deuterium. Deuterium has one proton and one neutron in its nucleus, right? What does deuterium have? It has one proton and one neutron in its nucleus, and the mass number is 2, right? 1 plus 1 2, right? Find the energy released if two deuterium nuclei, that is H12 nuclei, fuse together to form He24, that is helium. This is deuterium and this is helium. Fuse together to form He24 nucleus. Given that binding energy per nucleon of H12 is 1.1 mega electron volt and binding energy per nucleon of helium He24 is 7.0 mega electron volt. Okay, so let's look at this particular problem. So one nucleus of deuterium and another nucleus of deuterium, they fuse together to form the helium nucleus, and this is fusion process. This is what? Fusion process. Okay, fusion, fusion, fusion. Now in this fusion process some energy will be released. Okay, so how to calculate the energy released? Energy released E is given as binding energy of products minus sum of binding energy of reactants. Okay, so binding energy of product is given over here, binding energy of He24, and sum of binding energies of this and this. So sum of binding energies of these two nuclei. Okay, sum of binding energy of two deuterium nuclei. When you subtract that from binding energy of He24, that is from product, you subtract the binding energies of reactants from product. Okay, so in this way you substitute the values and you finally get energy released to be equal to 23.6 mega electron volt. Now the thing which has to be noted over here is that over here we did binding energy of product. Okay, we subtracted binding energy of reactants from product. Okay, over here in this particular case we subtracted binding energy of reactants from product. So when we consider binding energy, so the energy released will be binding energy of product minus sum of binding energy of reactants. Okay, whenever we are calculating the energy released in an exothermic fusion process. Okay, in an exothermic fusion process, whenever we are calculating the energy released, then we are basically subtracting the binding energy of this product, and so from binding energy of product we are subtracting binding energy of reactants. Okay, but if we want to calculate the energy released from rest mass energy in terms of rest mass energy, then from the rest mass energy of reactants you will subtract the rest mass energy of product. Let me make this clear to you. Let me make this very much clear to you. See, energy is being released in this process. Okay, energy is being released in this process. So what does it mean? As energy is being released in this process, the binding energy of this particular nucleus must be greater than the binding energy of these two nuclei combined together. Okay, as the energy is being released in this process, so the right hand side product, that is the He24, this must be more stable. As energy is being released, so this must be more stable. Okay, now as that is more stable, what does it mean? As He24 is more stable, that means that it has higher binding energy, because higher the binding energy, more is the stability. So more stable is the product, higher will be binding energy, so higher binding energy. So He24 will have higher binding energy than two deuterium nucleus combined together. Okay, so that is the thing. So that's why from the product we are subtracting binding energy of reactant. But if we consider the rest mass energy, okay, so if we consider the rest mass energy, then we will subtract from these the value of this. From reactant we will subtract product when we have rest mass energy. Why? Just reverse of binding energy. Why? Because the rest mass energy, as the energy has been released in this process, so the rest mass energy of these two things, that is the reactants, must be higher than the rest mass energy of this. Only then energy will be released in this process. Only then it will be exothermic process. Because some of the mass which is lost, it is released in the form of energy. So some mass will be lost while the two deuterium nucleus are combining. While the two deuterium nuclei are combining, some mass will be lost, and that mass lost will be released in the form of this energy. Okay, so the mass of reactants will be higher than the mass of product in a exothermic process. So that's why we are subtracting rest mass energy of reactant. From the rest mass energy of reactant we are subtracting that of product. Okay, when we are taking rest mass energy. But when we are taking binding energy, we will subtract from product the sum of binding energy of reactants. Why? Because in case of binding energy, higher the stability, higher is the binding energy, and this will be more stable because energy is released in this process. So binding energy of He24 will be higher than these two. Okay, so that's why binding energy of product minus reactant, and when we take the rest mass energy, reactant minus product. Okay, so this thing you must remember. Okay, when you download this particular, when you write this particular problem in your notebook, you will realize that it is very easy concept, and I have already taught this to you in the previous lectures. If you haven't watched the previous lectures, then you should go to the link in the description, and from there you should watch from the very first lecture. Only then you will understand each and every concept very clearly. Okay, so in this way we were able to calculate the energy released in this particular process, that is 23.6 mega electron volt. Okay, there was no need of unit conversion also in this. Okay, it was a very straightforward problem, right? So this is the thing. So I will keep this video this much only, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do subscribe to our channel, because it takes a lot of efforts to make all these videos. Okay, so thank you very much.